All right, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Glad to share powerful information. Meet us, Think Plus. The two things that we're doing right now, especially in the state of Texas, one, we make sure people understand because demand is rising. Homes are larger, there's more square footage. We've got EVs, electric vehicles. You might have one in your garage. Our offices, we're working from home in many cases, like myself, and it's hot. So guess what? It's causing our prices to rise even more. We educate people about their bills first and foremost because here's somebody got nighttime is the right time because they gave them nighttime usage free, but it's not. They were charging them 26.7 kilowatts in the daytime. So we help people understand their bills, take a look at the fine print, and know exactly what they get and recognize that they definitely can save. And it's not just about going through the power to choose, because a lot of times they only show you the all-in rate and not what you're paying for your electricity. We saved this lady $188.34 if she had a smart thermostat and involved in our smart thermostat program. But she also could have saved $172.18 without the smart thermostat. So in Texas, Think Plus, we've got with our Think Energy program, 12-year, 12 months, and 24-month plans. But we've got contracts, right? And if you have to break a contract, you got to pay early termination fees, but not with Think Energy. All we do is do a $29.95 to get a better rate. I just did it a couple of months ago. I had an 8.2 rate for my energy charge. There was a 7.8 available. I picked up the phone, made a phone call, and guess what? Got the lower rate. So that happens. But then the integrated technology. See, when I first got introduced to this company, I thought it was about energy. It's not. It's about technology. And so we have a thermostat program that you connect our Proton proprietary technology to your thermostat, and it gives you an integration power to miss the peaks. Now, I know if you're like me, I didn't know what kind of peaks you're talking about, but I did understand that extra $10 monthly credit on my bill. So it's not about what you're not paying for. There's an advertisement talking about 9 to 3 free electricity. Well, that's probably when you're at work. Nighttime, look, that's when it's low. So what are you paying in the daytime? And let me talk a little bit more about that thermostat, because it doesn't just monitor your comfort level. It's tracking your energy usage to the point where when a peak takes place, well, what's that peak? Have you ever been in a traffic jam and just made up a decision that I'm not going to sit here in this traffic anymore? I'm going to leave work early, or I'm going to wait it out, or maybe I'm going to go to happy hour or something until the traffic dies down. Well, it's getting to the point in Houston that it never dies down. But what the thermostat does, it makes tiny adjustments before or during those high demand windows. So then now your home doesn't use the same amount of wattage during the peak hours when electricity is the highest. See, the goal is not just to help you be comfortable, but it's to help you avoid using heavy electricity during the most expensive moments on the grid that you absolutely know nothing about until you see your bill. And you say, well, how does it know when it's going to happen? The same way technology now, AI, is allowing you to look at your GPS and know when there's going to be a traffic jam ahead, and then you make a decision to get off at the next exit so you won't be in that traffic jam. That's the same way the technology sees the grid stress early and responds before the highest demand moments happen. But now, here's what we're excited about: the future of home energy. Guys, energy is changing. The way we use it is changing, and it's got to change. But what is not changing is the grid. See, most homers just believe that a home battery is simply for just the power outages. But the truth is far more powerful, and it starts working for you every single day. Check this out.
The lights flicker. The fridge goes quiet.
The kid's nightlight blinks out. And for a second, your whole house holds its breath. Then nothing. just the hum of a neighborhood that's gone dark. If you've been there, you know it isn't just an inconvenience. It's the food in the fridge, the work on your laptop, the child who can't sleep without the fan. And it's not getting better.
Excessive heat means more strain on power grids.
4,300 people are without electricity right now.
The grid we all depend on was built for a different era, long before AI data centers, electric vehicles, and millions of connected devices began competing for power. But what if your home just didn't notice? At Energy Well, we believe your home should keep running no matter what's happening on the grid. Energy Well installs a professional-grade home battery system at your home, with no upfront cost and no installation fee. When the grid goes down, your home switches to battery power automatically. Most people don't even notice it happened. Powerful enough to keep your whole home running: the AC, the garage door, the fridge. And here's what makes Energy Well different. Your battery becomes part of a virtual power plant, thousands of homes working together to help balance the grid. We manage everything automatically behind the scenes. That coordination allows us to offer something most energy providers can't. With Energy Well, you lock in a rate that's guaranteed to beat what ComEd charges. Not just today, but every time your term renews. You only pay for the electricity you actually use. The work the battery does on the grid, that's on us. No generators, no gas cans, no scrambling in the dark, just your home, still on. The outages aren't going away, but you don't have to wait for the grid to catch up. Energy Well, energy connected.
Guys, this is absolutely amazing. Here in Texas, this is going to guarantee that you're going to get low electricity rates. We'll match or beat the best comparable rate at every renewal every 5 years. You're going to get automatic backup power, not generator backup power where you got to go out and put something in there and then the lights still flicker. You won't even know when you're on the battery. And here's the beauty of it: no cost to install, no cost to have the equipment. See, the problem we're having is that peak demand that I spoke about earlier. And you may say, okay, well, I still don't understand the peak demand. Well, just imagine when everybody's running the air conditioning, it's putting a strain on the grid. And so the prices go up when we don't even know it. But again, we do know it when we look at our bill. This is called a peak demand. And it sometimes causes brownouts and rollouts and blackouts in different neighborhoods. And it may not happen everybody at the same time. But we've partnered with EcoFlow Ocean Pro batteries, which is a trusted brand for more than 3 million batteries sold in the United States. Even Time Magazine called them best inventions in 2025. They've already been trusted with Home Depot, Lowe's, REI, Costco, Sam's Club, and Amazon. Got over 5 million global users, over 140 plus countries and regions, over 1,200 patents, and they're safety certified with the top UL rating. So it's not just about having backup power only, although that's what we need, but it even stores energy during the low demand, like at nighttime. And then during those peak hours, you may be on the battery throughout the day and not even know it, because it powers your home instead of the grid. That causes you to save money because now you're not using electricity from the grid, you're using it from your battery and you don't even know. You may be getting a message on your phone saying the power went out, and you're looking around saying, not here, it didn't. And because you have the grid, because you have the battery, you're going to get a special rate. So it's not just a backup battery only, like the traditional batteries do. They wait until the power goes out, and they provide one benefit: backup power. And then that sits unused 99% of the time until that time. But the Think Plus home battery works every single day, reducing the peak period grid usage and providing you backup power and daily energy savings. So now the question is, why would a company provide a $20,000 to $30,000 battery at no cost? Because home batteries like ours provide measurable value to the grid, and the grid pays the company for that help. The grid becomes more reliable. Utilities avoid expensive new infrastructure because they're not going to build a new power plant, but they need help. So we're able to benefit from that. And you as a customer benefit from the ratings, from the rate that you're going to get, for the backup you're going to get, and the fact that you'll be off the grid and not even know it. So you get the lowest rate guarantee, competitive rates, backup power, no equipment costs to the qualified homeowners. So you want to find out if you qualify. You've got to own your home, single family dwelling, a 650 credit score, total usage in a year, 15,000, no solar system currently. No, at this particular phase one, you can't have solar panels already. Later, that will come into play. And you can't have any existing whole home battery backup system already on your home, like Generac. And they put you, of course, on auto pay. So all I'm saying to you, get more information about this. And before I go, take a listen to this real live testimony.
I'm Catrice Johnson. I live in South Lake, Texas. I've been here for 32 years. I have the Ocean Pro EcoFlow system from Energy Well on my home. I'm a caregiver 24/7. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of love. It takes a lot, and it can take a toll on you if you really don't take care of yourself. Oh gosh, in 2021 when we lost power because our grid failed, it was approximately 4 days we were out of electricity. I really didn't know about batteries back then. We were just in survival mode. How do we do this? How do we get through this? I got this call from a friend in California who had shared with me, I want you to take a look at something. But what I did do on that call, I did learn how to read my bill. I learned what to look for, and I said, I have an $892 bill. So I decided at that point, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch. Everything was taken care of by Energy Well, and I really didn't have to do much of anything. We have a pool that's running. We have 2 air conditioning units that's running 24/7. We have up lights on our house. The house is approximately 3,300 square feet. And it's amazing what these units are doing to help us reduce our energy cost. We've been running all of this, and I haven't seen a bill like what I'm receiving right now in years. So what the company does is they purchase energy in the late hours of the night when nobody's using energy. We use that energy during the peak hours, and what's not used, the company can sell back to the grid at the higher price. The excess money that I was spending before, I'm not spending now. So I can save that money and do some renovations on this house that I've always wanted to do. I see my goals happening. I see them happening already.
Absolutely right. So get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this video, because you want to know, one, do you qualify for the battery? And even if you're not a homeowner, you want to know about how you can save on your electricity. We need to take a look at your bill, make sure that your rate is not through the roof, that they're not overcharging you, especially for your energy rate, because most of us just look at the overall cost, not what are you actually paying. Love to see it, love to take a look at it, love to help you and get you to the point where you're having a virtual power plant. Let's talk soon.